Make sure you follow me on social media to get updates and ask me questions. Enjoy the video. The logic in this case here is very simple. Just increase and decrease by 1. This is not fun, so let's make use of methods to make this a bit more interesting. This time I want to get the state of the user, and according to the state we increase the votes. For example, the vote of a person that is from California counts for 3, and the vote of a person that is from Arizona counts for 2. Okay, so let's start. Instead of incrementing using an expression as we have here, let's change this to a method. The method for increase will be called increase, so increase here, and the method for decrease, decrease. Now let's create the methods. First we have a methods object, so let me do it here, methods. And inside the methods object we define the methods. So we have a method for increase and another one for decrease. First, let's log a message so we can see if this works or not. Console.log increase, console.log decrease. Okay, so let's take a look. If I inspect this and I go to console, when I click plus we get increase, and when we click minus we get decrease. Pretty cool. So it works. Now we need an input where the voter can add the state. We also want to bind this input with a property state, and we can have it as null for now. So let me have the state input here, input, and as I said I want to bind this to a property state, so vModel state, and we create the property here, state. So every time we change the text inside the input here, the value of the property state here changes as well. To prove this, let's also add a text here. So I will say voter from, and then we display the state. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have. It looks like we have an error, so let me go back, and I forgot the L here, vModel. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so it works. So if the voter is from California, and you can see that as we type, this changes as well. So we have two-way binding. We want to increment by 3, and if the voter is from Arizona, by 2, and for any other state, by 1. Okay, so let's do this. So we already have the methods, and we just need the code there. If the state is equal to California, then we want to increment the votes by 3. Else, if the state is equal to Arizona, then we increment by 2. And for any other state, we just increment the votes by 1. So I will copy this and I will paste it, and we just change the plus to minus. So the result is this one. Let's take a look. So if I say here California, then we should increment by 3, and we do. If I say Arizona, then by 2, and for any other state, but it looks like we have a problem. Instead, whatever you type here, when you click plus, it assigns it to Arizona. So let's take a look. We're using 1 equal sign, so make sure you have this as 2 equal signs. Okay, save, and let's go back. So if I say California, we increment by 3, Arizona by 2, perfect, and for any other state by 1. And if you click minus here, we decrease by 1 for any other state. However, when you have this as Arizona, we decrease by 2, and as California, we decrease by 3. And yeah, this works. And this logic, as you can see here, is more complicated. And it wouldn't be very feasible to have the logic inside here as an expression. It is better to have the logic as a method when the logic, it gets more complicated like it is here.